Hi Aquarius, welcome to your February 2026. I want to wish you all a happy birthday, wishing you nothing but the best. Let's begin your reading and see what are in the stars for you for February 2026. Starting with a few oracle cards. What are the messages for Aquarius? I hope you're all doing well. Please subscribe to my channel. Also share and hit the like to this video if this is something that you enjoy and if this is something that you want to see again. Messages coming through for Aquarius. Strength. You never know just how strong you really are until being strong is your only choice. Ooh. So your strength may be tested here in February, your courage. You may need it for something here, Aquarius. Right? And I love that it says you never know just how strong you really are, which is so true until you are put in a certain position here. And, strength is your only choice at this point. Flexibility. Sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Everything in life is not always going to be your way. Bend, but don't break. How true is this, right? Maybe keep an open mind, be a little bit more flexible with your time. And it's true that things will never go our way. So, message is loud and clear. It says bend, but don't break, right? Let's begin the tarot and see what this is all about for you. Let's dive into a little bit deeper. Go with the flow, Aquarius, right? Maybe you're stuck on always having a certain schedule or a certain routine that it is hard for you to do something out of, the comfort zone, or it's hard for you to be flexible because you're so used to doing things a certain way. This is where you may need the strength to do so. Messages for Aquarius. The World, beautiful. A card of completion. Now, are you going to be celebrating something else besides your birthday, Aquarius? Because this is a card of big rewards. You're being rewarded for the hard work that you are doing in your life. You have reached the end here, the end line or the finish line. And it's a card of gathering. It's a card of celebration. This could be, celebrating the beginning of a new venture or celebrating the end of something here. And this brings you much contentment, much joy. And this is definitely something to celebrate. Be proud of your accomplishments, Aquarius. You have worked hard to get where you are, and you should be proud of yourself, right? Give yourself a pat on the back because you deserve this. It's a card of rewards and success. Plain and simple. The Knight of Swords. So this is a card of information coming your way. And, you may want to disregard this information because I feel like there's going to be some tension here when it comes to somebody giving you a message or giving you some information, right? It could be something false. It could be something that appears to be real, but it's not true. So look out for somebody maybe trying to play mind games or something like this. This is what I'm sensing. You could be dealing with another air sign, could be a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. But I feel like somebody here is only here to stir the pot. And You want to, you don't really want to pay attention to somebody like this. You don't want to give them your time too much. And it's definitely a card of highs and lows. So be on the lookout for this, because I feel like somebody may try to come in and, give you some false information about something. Let's see what this is all about. You also may be experiencing highs and lows in your life at this time, right? The Page of Wands. So I really feel like it is somebody around you. Could be somebody younger, Aquarius, but it almost feels like somebody is playing games or they're wasting your time on something, all right? Now, this could be, a work situation where you have given a lot of your time, energy, you have listened to somebody, you have tried to support them, and clearly this person doesn't want to help themselves. Like there's something like this I'm getting here, but you're definitely celebrating an achievement, okay? So maybe there's somebody jealous around you. Normally, the Page of Wands can represent good news. But in this case, I don't know. I feel like there are news coming your way that, may deceive you a little bit. And I'm not here to sugarcoat anything here, Aquarius. I'm here to tell you the honest truth. Right? So you may have bad news about somebody. Clearly, you're on top of things here, so you don't need to worry. The Three of Cups, you're definitely on top. This is a card of reunion, a card of gatherings, a card of celebrations. So we're definitely celebrating your birthday, but I also feel like we're celebrating something else in your life here, Aquarius. Something very, very big, something meaningful. I feel like you're going to get a lot of support, right? Emotional support, but this is going to be fulfillment for you. This is where you will find contentment, peace, joy, laughter, just good times, good times. It's a card of abundance and joy. So definitely success, rewards, joy, laughter, friends and family are playing a huge role in your life here in February, where you're spending a lot of time with those that you care about. There could also be some sort of support system or a support group of some kind here, where you're getting some really good feedback. But it's this person here. There's like an outsider here. Almost feels like this person wants to be a part, but maybe you're shutting this person out. The Ace of Swords, beautiful. A card of action. So this is a card of clarity. You may have been in the clouds or confused for some time, but you're getting your answers here in February. And this is going to be huge for you. Like I'm sensing a new beginning with the Ace of Swords. There could be something in communication where there's a lot of communicating involved with other people. And I'm also feeling maybe social working or something like this where you have to socialize a lot and maybe you're the one supporting others around you. So there's decisions here and change with the Ace of Swords. Be on the lookout for some change and needing to make some quick decisions and take action here. This may involve somebody, once again, where you are needing to decide or you're being put in the middle of something and you need to take quick action and a quick decision. And the Seven of Swords. I feel like, Aquarius, you could be sort of anxious, paranoid about somebody around you. It almost feels like you do have this sense that you have to look over your shoulder, or you're having trust issues with somebody in your life, and clearly maybe you're needing to cut somebody out of your life. I feel like somebody could be toxic with you, right? I felt the mind games. I felt like, some sort of brainwashing energy. Let me know if this resonates, because I truly feel like you're trying to focus on positive things in your life, family, friends, people that truly care about you and bring you love and support. And you no longer want to focus on negativity or toxicity in your life. So, oftentimes, this could be a card of theft or dishonesty, right? I felt like somebody was being dishonest with you. Now, let's dive into the oracle. Let's take one last message to clarify this reading, because I want to bring more clarity to you, Aquarius. Well, this is appropriate for you. Exchanging gifts, number 27. Maybe you're celebrating multiple birthdays in February. You're doing some sort of gift exchange. This could also be sharing your skills, your knowledge, your wisdom with others. 27. Essential meanings, the law of giving and receiving. All right, so right away I'm feeling karma, currency, trade-offs, weighing costs, and determining value. The oracle's message: you are entering into a productive and enriching time when all manner of opportunities are being offered to you. You have everything you need to seize them. I do sense an opportunity coming your way. Yet, in order to honor them, you must put in the time, exchange your experience and skills, and commit heart and soul to what you are choosing to pursue. You can do it. You have what it takes to be successful if you align with the law of giving and receiving. You must engage in a dance of give and take, push and pull, doing and being, right? Flexibility here. If you let fear guide your choices, you could deplete yourself or create an imbalance. This is not a time of just do. Use your currency wisely and be mindful of the value others bring to your life. Relationship message: love is an exchange of life force energy between two beings. It grows exponentially when it's reciprocated. You must give and receive in order for love to flourish and abundance to flow between you. Spirit wants you to start accepting all the blessings waiting for you, as well as offer the same gift in return. Open your heart and allow it to be filled. Let love in and let it flow out of you. Love is truly yours today. Prosperity message: all your hard work and efforts, your commitment to learning, creating, and spending your time wisely pay off in ways you may not have been anticipating, which is the World card for you. The gifts of yourself, your time, your ideas, and the energy of your intentions are being reciprocated by the universe, which is sending you signs and signals. Aligning synchronistic meetings and opportunities to bring you success, which is the Three of Cups, right? You may be making new connections here. Everything is an exchange. Keep doing what you're doing. Goodwill comes back tenfold. Protection message. Be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it and then realize you don't want to face the hefty price tag that comes with it. You may find yourself in a situation you've always desired, but know you will have to walk away from or even fail at it because you can't or won't pay the dues it asks of you. If you want to be a famous musician, you have to practice your craft every day. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be responsible for managing the money and paying the taxes. Even a windfall bears a cost. It's okay though, because Spirit will help you achieve balance over time. Another message here reminds you that being only the giver and not the receiver plays out in many relationships in your life where you find yourself in victim mode, in a codependent dynamic, or holding on to a false sense of control. Others may push you to continue to prove yourself. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance, which is definitely the Seven of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse. It just comes from giving, 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 and it feels like, maybe you haven't received anything. The time has come to distance yourself from this kind of imbalance. Being aware of the need for both give and take is the first step to your true destiny. It's all good and getting better. Not only can you handle this, but you can flourish as a result of it. Beautiful, Aquarius. Beautiful. I really hope that this message helped. Please stay tuned for your future readings. I wish you nothing but the best. Love and light.